Welcome to week 8 of our Spring Mystery Quilt Along. This week's homework will have 2 parts. For step 1, we will be using the blocks from week 7, the 1 1/4 squares of background fabric, and the rectangles out of accent fabric number 3. As per your pattern, you will piece together an accent 3 rectangle to the week 7 block and a background square to the accent 3 rectangle. You will make 4 of these blocks. I'm going to lay them all out before I bring them over to the sewing machine, again so that I make sure I have everything in the right position before I sew them together. Use a scant 1/4 inch to sew the background square to the accent 3 rectangle. I'm going to use my flat flower head pins to pin the accent 3 rectangle to the week 7 block. And use a scant 1/4 inch seam to sew these 2 together. Press the seam allowances as shown by the arrows on your pattern. I'll pin these 2 pieces together using my flat flower head pins. Sew these 2 pieces together using a scant 1/4 inch seam. Repeat to make 4 of these blocks. Press your seam allowances as shown by the arrows on your pattern. And give your blocks a final spray of best press. On your foam core board, mark week 8, step 1, and pin your 4 blocks to this spot. For step 2, we will be using the blocks from week 7, the number 3 accent rectangles, and the background squares. Use your pattern and lay out your pieces as shown to create the following block. Use a scant 1/4 inch to sew together these 3 pieces. Use a scant 1/4 inch to sew together the middle pieces. Use a scant 1/4 inch to sew together the bottom 3 pieces. Press the seam allowances as shown by the arrows in your pattern. Use your flat flower head pins to pin this seam very well, lining up all of your seams. Use a scant 1/4 inch to sew those 3 pieces together. Press your seam allowances as shown by the arrows on your pattern. Give a final spray of best press to your block. You will make 3 of these blocks. On your foam core board, mark week 8, step 2, and pin the 3 blocks to this spot. And that's all of your homework for week 3. If you have any questions or comments, please add them to the comment section below and I will answer you right away. If you would like to join us for any of our future quilt-alongs, please consider subscribing to our channel or go to our website, the link is in the description box below, and you can subscribe to our email newsletter. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week for our 9th and final week of our Spring Quilt Along.